Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Arizona Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Arizona Wildcats offense comes on the field to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback. Build-up and all the hype with a playoff game. You love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And there's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And he finds the running back in the flat. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. and a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So Nevada's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, this is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that Jets sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and... to the 9.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Touchdown.
Beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here. Arizona now operating in the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Wolf. On the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception of this defense today. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Silva. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. But hold on, there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. But a flag is down, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So, of course, the half cannot end on a defensive penalty. We got one final untimed down with zeros on the clock. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And that is no good. But there's a marker down, so hold everything. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
So, of course, the half cannot end on a defensive penalty. We got one final untimed down with zeros on the clock. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Holding.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, he squeezed the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver makes the catch. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. We'll see what he can do with the return.
The return is brought down at the 33. And the Nevada offense will take over.
Nevada's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nevada. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
It's a shotgun run call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 1st and 10 play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Arizona. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
35, Nevada, 16.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Testing the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the single back takes the handoff, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.